I've Got a Secret, starring, while Gary Moore is on vacation, Henry Morgan.
Thank you. Boy. Welcome to, what's his name? Now, are you ready to play the game?
Yes, we are.
I'm glad to hear that. May we have our first contestant, please? Come in, sit right down. Good evening to you, sir. Will you tell us your name, please, and where you're from?
E.O. Milton Larson, Ironton, Colorado.
Mr. Larson from Ironton, Colorado, and if you'll whisper your secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to folks at home. Panel, the only clue I can give you is it's something Mr. Larson is. Bill, we'll start with you.
Is there a title connected with this, Mr. Larson?
Yes, there is.
Is it the first of anything?
Yes,
Is it the only of anything?
yes.
You are the only man to...
That wasn't fair.
That's all I got.
I have a feeling, Bill, you may have been right. We'll never know. That's 20 down, 60 to go. We go to Betsy Pop.
Mr. Larson, does this have to do with the part of the country that you're from?
Yes,
Does it have to do with the West
yes,
and cowboys and things like that?
yes,
Yes. Does it have to do with maybe, are you involved in any sort of police work?
yes.
No.
You're a sheriff of some sort?
You may be, but if you are, you forgot to tell me in rehearsal. I think the answer probably is
No?
no.
Then you're not a sheriff or anything like that?
No.
Are you a cowhand of
No.
some sort? A cowboy?
No,
No. Does it have to do with gold?
yes.
Oh, you're a 49er.
The phone.
Yes.
Mr. Larson, forgive me, but it doesn't really have to do with gold.
Mr. Larson and I do much better than you do. We were doing fine.
It's true, you make a lovely couple, but I don't think you're going to get anywhere the way things are going. It's 40 down. We have 40 to go, and we're up to Alan King.
Mr. Larson, were you a prospector of any kind?
Yes,
Is the title that you hold have to do with prospecting?
yes.
No? Well, Mr. Larson, the way the secret is presented, that wouldn't happen. You know, it's not in there. It may be true, but it's not in there.
Henry, just before you go on, I have an idea. Mr. Larson's secret is he never said no to anything.
He's our comical fellow.
Well, Mr. Larson, now that the gaiety is over, were you a very young man when this thing happened, or that gave you the title that you now hold?
No,
Look, he said no. I got it. Does it have to do with Colorado in particular?
yes.
60 down, 20 to go. Our last hope, Bess Myerson.
Oh. Mr. Larson, are you perhaps the oldest gentleman to hold this particular office?
Yes.
Is that mentioned in the secret? No.
Well, you may be right, but
Is it a political office that you hold? A political office?
Well,
No.
yes.
I know when The next 5 answers are yes.
He's running for something. You're a champion. You're a champion of something, aren't you?
Champion liar.
Champion liar.
Mr. Larson agrees with you. No, it's very simple. Very difficult.
He's a ballet dancer. What can he do?
I can tell you, panel, Mr. Larson is the most important citizen of Ironton, Colorado. As a matter of fact, Mr. Larson is the only citizen in Ironton. Mr. Larson, tell me something. Living all alone in Ironton, as the only citizen in the town, what do you do for food and supplies?
I have to send to the nearest town for
Uh-huh. Do you drive or what?
drive.
Drive, I see. Tell me, when Ironton was a whole place, what was its industry?
Mining.
Mining. I have a picture here of Ironton in 1890 when the population was 1,800 people. And here is a picture of it today when its population is 1 people. And this is the house, Mr. Larson's house, right there.
What happened?
Now, well, we get to that. I'll tell you. The mining sort of disappeared, and there was one small industry that followed that. What was that?
Tourists,
Tourists. And last year, how many were there?
5.
5. It's not a big industry. It's comfortable. I should stress the fact that Ironton is not a ghost town. It's still incorporated by the state of Colorado, despite the fact that Mr. Larson is the only resident. Now, I know that you told us you had electricity and you have a phone.
Yes.
How about television?
I haven't a television.
No?
No, I haven't.
Oh, this was our one chance to have a rating of 100. If we watched this show, we'd have a perfect rating in Ironton. Nothing. Well, friends, if you're looking for peace and quiet, if you want to get off the beaten track, Ironton, Colorado is the place. Everybody get in the car right now and go to Ironton. No, that way you'll run into too many Americans. Well, it's a town that has a soul, and this is the soul. Thank you very much.